This is the brand new Glorious Model I, and I wasn't planning on making a video on this mouse just yet, but something happened to this mouse as I was using it that has now made it absolutely broken. In short, I can now jitter click on this mouse and consistently and easily hit upwards of 20 CPS. In this video, I'm gonna explain how my Glorious Model I can get such high CPS and show off how absolutely broken it is. Really quickly before the video starts, I wanted to tell you guys that I have brand new lunar cosmetics. I just released my brand new waterfall cloak as well as my fireflies bandana. So if you want to support my channel and you want good looking lunar cosmetics, then consider buying them at the link in the description. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Okay, so I originally wasn't going to make a video on the Glorious Model I, and I was just gonna throw it in with my Glorious setup video, which I still plan on making, by the way. But something happened to this mouse, which is absolutely insane, and I need to show you guys this because this is ridiculous. I'm going to start jitter clicking, and all I want you to do is look at my CPS. This mouse is jitter clicking 20 CPS. What? Okay, so if it isn't obvious, this mouse is double clicking a lot, to the point where I can easily get 20 plus CPS just from jitter clicking. And you guys might be wondering, well, how is it double clicking while jitter clicking? Are you using some sort of like macro or auto clicker or something? And the answer is no. I haven't touched anything in the Glorious software except for lowering the debounce time to 0 ms. Besides lowering the debounce time, I'm not using any sort of software to get this mouse to click as fast as it's clicking. So how is this mouse double clicking while jitter clicking? And first, let me clarify, this mouse was not able to do it when I first got it. When I first got the Glorious Model I, which was about a month ago at this point because Glorious sent me a copy early, this mouse was functioning fine. It was functioning how every other normal Glorious mouse would. So when I first started using this mouse, I used it differently compared to some of the other mice that I typically use for a review. If you guys haven't heard from my last video, I decided to practice butterfly clicking because I wanted to try and get good at it just because I was bored. And the Glorious Model I was my main mouse of choice for butterfly clicking. So ever since I got this mouse, I've just been butterfly clicking on it, trying to get better at butterfly clicking. And I think it was because how much I was butterfly clicking on the mouse that the switches or the clicks just like failed and they started double clicking like at all times. So now this mouse easily registers upwards of 20, even 30 CPS, and it's absolutely broken. It is insane. Now my right click doesn't do this, so as you can see, when I right click my mouse, it pretty much just right clicks normally, but if I do the same thing on my left click, you can see, oh, CPS go brr. And I'm pretty sure that's because I haven't been butterfly clicking on my right click, so the click never like really broke like in the same way that the left click did. But yeah, butterfly clicking on the left click so much has pretty much broken it to the point where it will almost always double click. For Minecraft PvP, I mean, this is just absolutely insane. Oh, and by the way, if you thought jitter clicking was broken on this mouse, let me just show you butterfly clicking real fast. Butterfly clicking 20 CPS and upwards is extremely easy, even going into like the 30 CPS territory sometimes. My highest butterfly clicking on this mouse was actually like 40 CPS exactly. So yeah, it's absolutely broken. It's ridiculous. So this mouse being this broken is both a blessing and a curse. I mean, for me, I can no longer take KB. KB is just a choice for me now. But at the same time, having it constantly double click, even though like I don't want it to double click, is a little bit annoying. Luckily though, there is a fix for that. So if I go into the debounce time on this mouse and I raise it to 6 ms and I save it, you can now see in game this mouse just clicks normally like how any mouse would, and if I decided to butterfly click on it, I can still get pretty high CPS butterfly clicking, sometimes going to 20. So if I wanted this mouse to function completely normally, all I'd have to do is just raise the debounce time to 6 ms. However, you can see as soon as I turn it back to 0 ms and I click save and I go back in game, jitter clicking on this mouse just gives me stupid CPS again. And it's insane. So you guys might be wondering, well, should this be considered cheating or should it be considered legit, or like, how do we go about this here? And I wanted to take a look at this from two different approaches. So firstly, I've always thought double clicking is stupid, regardless if it's me doing it or someone else is doing it. Like, I just think double clicking is stupid. It's abusing an inherent flaw with all mice, and it gives people an advantage against people who otherwise wouldn't have that advantage. So part of me is like, yeah, double clicking is completely stupid and it just makes the game unfair and it shouldn't be a thing. On the other hand though, servers have made double clicking so normalized that it's almost impossible to get punished for it anymore. And in general, it's just something that's really hard to control. Even with a decent anti-cheat, you can't stop everyone from double clicking. And I still still think that double clicking is unfair and that it's stupid and that it limits your playstyle because you can only really do it in PvP while butterfly clicking and sometimes drag clicking. But if other people can get away with it, then why can't I too? And I know for a fact that I'm not the only person who has a mouse like this. Wembu, who's also a YouTuber who has YouTube rank on Hypixel, used to have a mouse like this that will double click on top of double clicking, and he did it on Hypixel and made videos doing it on Hypixel and other servers as well, so if he can get away with it, then why can't I? And it's not against Hypixel's rules either. They don't have a rule that says that if your mouse is broken and it double clicks, then you can't use it. As far as I know, Hypixel doesn't have any rules against broken mice, and they haven't stopped other content creators with broken mice in the past. So I'm absolutely going to start abusing this. Like, this is just way too fun not to abuse. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers it for this video. I will go into more detail on the Model I either in my glorious setup video, or maybe I'll make a separate video on the Model I going into more detail on it besides, you know, it being broken and double clicking like crazy. So if you're looking for a more in-depth review on the Model I, then definitely be on the lookout for that because I will work on it. Oh, and by the way, I think my butterfly clicking training arc is pretty much over. Like, there's just no point anymore when I can jitter click 20 CPS, so like, why even learn butterfly clicking at this point? I definitely want to know in the comments what you guys have to say about this. Is it unfair? Is double clicking cheating? Is it legit? Like, what are you guys' thoughts? Let me know. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.